Yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Blunt Combos, Real E. Man, I'm just sitting here watching some of these videos, actually over the past few weeks about this SNAP EBT government shutdown. And I see how a lot of people are torn between blaming the government. People are saying that people receiving the benefits are lazy. It's just a back and forth thing. So I got a few videos I'm gonna look at, and then I also have some questions too. I really want to know, and I want to see what people are head at with this thing, because I see a lot of back and forth, and I'm not hearing a lot of solutions to a lot of these problems either. Besides waiting on just waiting on the government. So yeah, we're gonna watch a few videos. The first few videos are gonna be people that is really upset about it. The last few are gonna be people pretty much saying, "Get up and go get a job." So you tell me what you think, and then I ask my questions at the end. Let's do it.
And hungry. A Walmart employee came on here last night talking about how they had emergency evacuate the Walmart because people done stormed up in there trying to put stuff in their bags and be stealing. Hey, but when y'all go to the grocery store next month, y'all better get in and get out. Don't be standing around trying to have no conversation with somebody from church. Don't stuff your buggy too full either. Get a few items and then leave. If you got to go 50 miles per hour out that doggone parking lot, go 50 miles per hour out that doggone parking lot. Or if you want to be that person, baby, buy somebody's groceries for them. Help them where you can help. Period.
So come September, if I don't have a full-time job, my Section 8, my housing, goes away. Because of who you voted for. You know who has now changed the guidelines for housing, okay? So now, if you have a school-aged child, okay, meaning they're in school, okay, so you don't have to stay home with them, and you don't have a job and working at least 20 hours a week, your housing gets cut off. So if you have children that are in school, okay, so 5 and older, and you don't have a job, you will not be able to get housing. But if you do get the job, then you're not eligible for the housing, okay? So they're screwing us. They're pretty much just taking all of the help away from us, okay? Unless you have a disability and you can't be on it for more than 2 years. Excuse me, it's not my fault that I have to use the government as my baby daddy. Since I have 4 baby daddies, but none of them want to help me. So I have to use the government benefits. So what the hell am I supposed to do now? And this is your fault because of who you voted for. That's who's doing this. So thank him.
You know what? I really hate to say this, but I hope they do dismantle the whole SNAP benefits program. Because a lot of y'all are lazy. Like, let's just really face it. This program has been around for years, okay? Years. And a lot of y'all still have not learned. Y'all are lazy. You don't either want to get up and go to work, or you don't want to find you a better job because you're comfortable in what you're doing. You don't want to do too much, but you're expecting to get paid a lot of money to do nothing. Get up and get a job, or go get a better job. It is not the government's responsibility to feed you. This is the type of BS that I've been seeing on my timeline, and it is very frustrating, okay? What a lot of people fail to understand and realize that 80% of people that are on the SNAP benefit program work. And the reason that they are on the program is because life is expensive. Groceries are expensive. Rent or mortgages are expensive. Living is expensive. So for those who are complaining about others who are frustrated about this shutdown regarding the SNAP benefits program, you really need to wake up and stop judging. Not everyone is lazy. Not everyone is sitting on their couch not doing anything. Life is expensive. There are folks out here who make $100K a year or make $75K a year and are still struggling. There are families who have the father around, because I know that's a thing too. You got all these kids. You shouldn't be having all these kids with these men. Yeah, there are families who have all parents and all parties involved and are still struggling. So before you open up your mouth and judge, make sure you're not next.
So apparently there's this thing called No Stamp November, honey. Have you heard of this? Where the government has shut down. Apparently they are not going to give 41 million Americans their food stamps. You mean to tell me that 5 people are standing in the way of this government shutdown being over with? The 41 million people don't get their food stamps for the month of November. I'm just kind of curious. What do you actually think is going to happen here, government? I'm already predicting that there's going to be nothing but mad chaos. I'm talking about people are going to be looting stores. They're going to be going into the grocery stores, anywhere and everywhere they possibly can, stealing food just to be able to feed their families. What is this government shutdown for anyways? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't been in the loop on it. Now, my sister has been telling me some stuff, but I'm just going to say this right now. I think it's the biggest crock of shit I've ever seen in my life. How many kids do you think are going to go hungry whenever their parents don't get their food stamps? Sometimes some of them families, the food stamps that they receive, that's the only money they have to eat on for the month. I guess I need to do a little bit more research because I don't know 100% as to why the government completely shut down. I mean, my sister did tell me a few things, but if you want to know, I've been just so busy with work and dealing with Josh's health that I haven't kept up with it really. But I do know one thing for sure. I cannot stand to see somebody go hungry, and to think of 41 million Americans going hungry in the month of November is just breaking my heart. So please, somebody leave in the comment section on why the government has shut down and what they plan to accomplish by it. And if it only takes 5 people to make this government shutdown go away, then why aren't you wanting to do that, people? Politicians, listen, the American people are sick and tired of you lining your pockets while we're out here working 60, 70, 80 hours a week and still not being able to afford our lives. We're not able to afford to feed our families. Just to afford some groceries, we have to sell a kidney. And heaven forbid you want to go buy your kids some school clothes or they need a new pair of shoes because, honey, you might as well sell your other kidney just to be able to do that. Sooner or later, it seems like we're going to be selling all of our body parts just to survive.
What's up, y'all? Because I keep getting a lot of people to ask me, let's talk about this Donald Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill Act. No, it did not affect your Section 8 voucher. It's not a part of the bill. He tried, though. Donald Trump's administration did not eliminate Section 8. However, he did try to propose some changes. Those that he did try, it was automatically blocked by Congress. What to propose was raising the minimum rent for Section 8 holders from $50 to $150. He tried. There were also proposals to impose work requirements for any able-bodied adults who were receiving assistance. To streamline assistance programs, but that didn't pass either.
Baby, y'all see what they're doing with that Section 8 program, huh? It's crazy how they're doing everything. So if you've been on Section 8 for 20, 30, 40 years, they're telling you that you got to be out of there.
And boom, just like that, Trump then cut y'all Section 8. Then cut your cake and ice cream for you. I always knew that Section 8 was not for the strong, and I'm going to say it just like that. Section 8 is not for the strong, okay? It's not. So those that are educated and capable of getting up, working, get up and do it. I knew a long time ago when I tried it, it wasn't for me because they tell you how comfortable you can be. How comfortable you can be. I'm not with the program. You're going to go tell me how comfortable I can be. Okay? It's only to get up the ladder. So when I dropped down the ladder, I used it to pick myself back up the ladder. And baby, I'll tell you one thing, I won't be blinking back at the government. They won't tell me what to do and how to do it and how to determine how comfortable I'm going to be. That's bullshit and do. I'm very blessed. I got a job, work from home. I thank God for it. I have a strong Hispanic husband, which I had to beg up on working because Brother Man was not going. If he had his way, I would not be working because what he wanted was, you going to stay at home, take care of them kids. I'm doing all of this and that. You not. I'm like, but baby, please let me take care of our future. Long story short, I'm blessed. All that to say that y'all just need to get up. Don't let this man determine y'all future because he can't. He can't. Work. I really just feel bad for those that's incapable of working. I'm going to be praying for y'all, okay? This is not a joke, not a laughing matter, not something that people should be all blasting around here. Oh, it took your Section 8. That is not funny, y'all. It's not.
Okay, my good people, this is a message to everyone that may be receiving Section 8 benefits. If you are receiving Section 8 benefits at this time and you are not working, it will serve you well to find a job because due to government shutting down as of today, your benefits may be affected going forward starting with November. Now, October benefits are covered, but November benefits are not guaranteed. So, as I said, it will serve you well to start looking for a job. And depending on how much your rent is, if you have money saved or you got money somewhere that you can pay your rent up for a couple of months, I advise you to do that. A word to the wise is sufficient.
Let's be honest here. Listen, y'all folks done worked on my nerves about this old food stamps and Section 8 nonsense. Get a job. That's the answer. I'm finna do you like I gotta do the kids at the schoolhouse. Get a job. Job. Okay? Get a job. Go on and get you the job. Okay? They done raised minimum wage, goddamn, for McDonald's. They done raised it in certain states. They done raised it. Go on over there and get you a job. I've been working since I was 16. I'm medically retired from one profession and still got a job. I don't have to if I don't want to, but I'm still working. And you a lifetime member over there working on everybody's line and phone, crying about you not being on the Section 8 and getting your food stamps. You down to the stamp office working on them folk nerves, talking about the shutdown. On the TikTok, crying and carrying on. I'm coming from work right now. And even with me being retired, times is hard. Everybody's struggling. All the retired folks and carrying on, they may have to get them a little second job. But you don't see us crying. We get to work. We go find us a little part-time job that's going to work. And you know what I do? When I need a little change right now and the paycheck ain't hit, get in your car, make it work. Go dash. That's what I do. I ain't ashamed. I go work for it. That's what's wrong with these folks. Them same folks that was on the Carnival cruise acting a damn fool. You got the Carnival cruise money. You got to get on the cruise, act a fool, make it bad for the ones who really want to enjoy the cruise. You ain't got no job. You got just enough money to make sure you get on the damn boat, but you ain't got no excursion money. I'm trying to tell you, working on my nerves. Y'all done messed it. I'm still pissed about that. Y'all done messed it up for the ones who actually can afford to get on the damn boat and enjoy. It's them Section 8 folks on there talking about they going. Y'all done been on more vacations than the ones that earn vacation time. And it ain't coming fast enough for me. That's all I'm saying. I can't take it. It's just y'all done worked on my nerves now. Go get a job. It's that simple. Like, I'm trying not to cuss. Just go get a job. It's that simple. Go find work.
I personally don't agree with a lot of things Trump is saying, but this one specific thing makes sense to me. To all the people that's on Section 8, he is giving y'all 2 years to get on your feet. Trump said stop being dependent and become independent. I agree. I'm not no hating ass bitch. I'm not knocking nobody's situation. But if you really think about it, Section 8 is only to assist you to get on your feet. Section 8 is a stepping stone to get you on your feet. Section 8 is not something you should depend on for the rest of your life. Government assistance is not something you should depend on for the rest of your life. Keyword, assistance, to assist you. Y'all done got too comfortable. There's people that's been on Section 8 for like 10 plus years. That's a long time. Within that amount of time, you should have a lot of money saved up in your bank account, in your savings account. Y'all too busy buying the newest shoes, buying the hottest cars, trying to keep up with the trend, buying designer purses, buying designer clothes, but you're in public housing. If you can buy designers, you can pay your house rent without assistance. Let that sink in. If you can buy designers, you can pay your house rent without assistance. I mean, I get it. There's a lot of single mothers out here also that need those type of assistance. But if you're just comfortably living off Section 8 and don't care, That's crazy to me. That's the reason why nobody else can get in, because y'all be on Section 8 for years. Y'all not thinking outside the box. Y'all being so dependent. Stop being so dependent and let's become independent.
Hey guys, yes, it's true that the White House is proposing to eliminate the Section 8 voucher program. And what they want to do is basically put a time limit, which is a 2-year time limit on all able-bodied citizens. So if you're able-bodied, meaning that you're not a veteran, you're not disabled, you're not elderly. If you're able-bodied and can work, and you're going to have a 2-year time. That's what they're proposing, a 2-year time limit, and that's no more Section 8. So with that being said, you're probably saying, okay, Alicia, what am I going to do? I'm going to tell you what I've been stating for the last few months. You go back and look at some of my videos. I've been talking about the Family Self-Sufficiency Program. If you do not have a job, if you do not have a trade, if you do not have anything, sign up for that program. Call your Section 8 office and talk to your Family Self-Sufficiency. Get in that program. Get you some kind of certificate, whatever you like to do, whatever your passion is. Turn your passion into your purpose. Come up with some funds, because eventually if they do eliminate the Section 8 program or they give you a 2-year, you need to have a plan. You need to, if you don't have an education, that's why the Family Self-Sufficient will pay for you. If you don't have a job, but you say, Alicia, I already have, I'm a phlebotomist. I just can't find a job. The Family Self-Sufficiency will help you look for a job. And also, they help you with the home ownership. The ultimate goal is home ownership. So with that being said, they are cutting these programs. These are the proposed. What they're going to do, they're proposing to cut the Section 8 voucher program and give block grants to the state. And the state's going to get less money, so whatever they do with the money as far as in with housing, but they're trying to eliminate the Section 8 program and give a time limit. I knew there was going to be a time limit, but 2 years? No, I'm thinking 5 years. But no, they want to do 2 years. And they're giving time limits. I don't know if you all know yet, they're giving time limits on SNAP benefits. They already started here in Texas. If you are working or not working after a certain amount of time, you cannot get SNAP benefits anymore. So with that being said, there's a lot of cuts and a lot of elimination. Warning come before destruction. I've been saying it for months. That's what I'm stating. Please get in these programs, get the education, come up with a plan B. Faith without works is dead. So you need to start working on your plan B, start working on your education, whatever, because if you ever in a situation, you want to be able to provide for you and your children. So with that being said, contact your local worker, your Section 8 worker, for the Family Self-Sufficiency Program so that you can, get enrolled in it. If you're in Houston, the classes are every other Wednesday. The orientation, give me a call. A call or inbox or whatever, or email me so that I can hurry up and get you, give you the information so you can get signed up. So with that being said, y'all guys, be blessed, but be prepared and be ready. It's a lot going on right now in this economy. Everything's a lot going on. So just be prepared. When y'all go grocery shopping,
Okay, so I actually have more questions now, but I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the ones that I initially had. So, okay, with all this thing, let me make this clear up front, crystal clear. The disabled and the people that's had disabilities and the elderly, the seniors, these things doesn't apply to them. In my eyes, it doesn't, because these are people that actually need these things. Are there people out there taking advantage of this system? Absolutely. Selling, buying them, selling them, or what have you. Lying on applications, that we see it every day. But anyway, my first question, I just want to know, do you guys think this is actually fair for some of these people to say get up and get a job? I have my own opinion on that. I done been through a hard time myself. I never had SNAP EBT because I tried to make sure I get a job, find a better job, get a better job until I worked my way up. But I didn't want to depend on these systems, man, for this reason alone, because they can pull the plug on you at any moment. You allow them to feed you, you allow them to starve you. But the question, do you guys think that it's fair for these people to be saying things about people that's need these assistance, But the other side of that is the key word in that is assistance. It's supposed to help you and it's not supposed to be a lifestyle. You're not supposed to be on it like forever. It's supposed to help you get out of your situation, give you a kind of like a a jump start, out of your situation, help you out. And I agree with that, but I'm not here for shaming nobody that's really having these problems and they really really need help or whatever. It's just that when people are taking advantage of it, it's not just it's hurting everyone because these are like taxpayer like dollars and everything. So we just have to keep that in mind. And for the people that's saying that they want the assistance, they need it, and this is for me and my government pay for my kids and all these kind of things. I just want to know, like, if I was to come over to your place, kick my shoes off, lay back, pour me up a drink, turn the PS5 on, and start eating your food, and let's just say I'm working a minimum wage job, but I lay on your couch every day, eat your food, drink your water, eat your kids' stuff up, and don't contribute to nothing. And I'm not trying to. Is that fair to you? Is that fair for me to do that to you? So I guess that's kind of what people are saying. Like, is it fair for people to go out and work and pay their tax dollars? And it's saying it's not fair that people that are able to work and is able to, let's say, do better, able bodies, as they say. But everybody's situation is different, and I understand that. But sometimes we have to do more than what we want to do to get out of the situation we in. We don't like our situation, we get out of it. Do things to get out of it, but yeah. But for right now, that's all. That's the only few things I have right now. I just want to know if is it fair? Is it fair for people to do this? And it's kind of messing it up for the people that really needs this thing now. And now, we point at Democrat, Republicans. I'm not taking a side because I see fault in both. I really do. Why they're supposed to be for the people that need to get together and work this thing out. And that's my only take on that. But very last thing, everybody's talking about SNAP, EBT, Section 8 and all this. If they was to pass this thing and y'all start getting your stuff back, then they take away your health care and all these kind of things, or whatever happens with it, is that going to be the next thing, or you don't care about that? What is your take on your health care? And not only that, for you, for your kids, what's your take on that? Do you care about your health care? Is it, I know it's just not the best, but right now it's could be worse. And from the research I've been doing, it could get really, really bad. But I don't know. You guys tell me in the comment section, man. But anyway, that's all I got. I'll be back again with another video. I saw some other things I had questions about. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, man. The Real E, Blunt Combos, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you haven't liked the video already, like it. Consider subscribing. I appreciate it. Peace.